Hi, I'm Melissa, this is Mitch, and we bought a van together. We have 2 Jack Russells and dream of van life, so join us as we take on converting our first van. We're going to show the good, the bad, and the ugly, so let's go!
We're here in B&Q. We're getting the rest of our insulation. We're getting wooden beams for, not paneling, what did you call it?
Framing.
For framing.
Yes, for framing.
And what kind of screws are we getting?
We're getting some self-tappers.
Okay, self-tappers.
So these will go straight through the wood and then into the framework of the van to hold our framing to the inside with the help of a little bit of adhesive for extra security.
Okay. Alright, this is our hole.
We've got one more thing to get in.
We do?
Yeah.
What are we getting?
Adhesive.
Ah, yes. We need the sticky.
The sticky?
Yes.
Really? The sticky.
How about this one? It's low odor, so it's sticky but not stinky. What do we think?
Sticky but not stinky.
Yeah. That's what you want in a glue, right?
That's what you want in many things.
Oh.
Actually feels really nice.
It does. Just got the electric stuff.
7 metres of 2.5 3-core flexi. A little MCB with 100, followed by 16 for our charger circuit, which will be for shore power. Because we're not going to go with a multi-plus, we're going to go with a separate battery charger and just solder on the batteries and the inverter. And then a load of grommets, so that we can run all the wiring through the walls without damaging all the wiring on the shaft metal.
I thought we already had a huge thing of grommets.
We do, but we don't have the larger grommets, because if you remember the largest we had was 17s.
Yeah, and they weren't even 17s.
They weren't even 17s.
Yeah.
So now we've got a nice big bag
Of reliable grommets.
20mm grommets.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, we're on our way home.
I am wiring up between the shore power inlet for the when we're plugged into a campsite and such to the MCB, which will then power our charger for the battery and the single socket that will be here in the garage.
Awesome.
We'll edit it in later and be like direct mode activated or supervision mode activated.
No, I was just thinking it would be funny to show that when you were doing your electrical stuff, I'm just here crocheting an octopus. It got too late and it got really warm and we got hungry, so we're on the next day. So we're putting 1 of 2 electrical panels up and just securing them. Let's do it!
So these beams that I'm putting in here are going to be for sort of securing panels and things too. Like there will be a panel here where all the electrics will mount, there's going to be another panel here where the other side of the electrics will mount. However, the bed itself and anything that we want to secure to the van will be drilled into either these posts or this one. However, behind all of this is a load of gaps, and I don't want to have to try to predict where these holes are, or sketch out underneath where these holes are, and then drill holes accordingly.
Are you going to put wood underneath like that?
Literally the next 3 words out of my mouth was going to be, so these wooden batons are going to be for screwing things into, because whilst yes we can screw it straight into the metal, having that piece of wood behind it is extra security. So when we're drilling through the metal, if it does pull or it has any extra lateral movement, it's not going to just rip a hole through the metal gently over time. We're going to be driving a vehicle, it's going to be vibrating and moving all the time, so the last thing we want is it to pull a hole through the metal. Having that bit of wood behind there just gives it extra bolstering. The electric board itself will have the inverter, it'll have the DC to DC charger on it, it'll have the bus bars on it. All of this will be completely taken up, all this real estate with electric bits. That's my truck inverter in this box, and that's a small one. That's a baby inverter for a 24 volt for the truck.
It's a baby inverter.
And that's a baby one. We're going for a big one that can be on not all the time, but for longer durations.
Okay.
And it will probably take up most of that space.
Okay.
And then the DC to DC and the MPPT for the solar.
This is all like HTTP www dot.
Between the edge of the wheel box and this here is going to be where the battery sits.
Cool. From one of the previous videos, that is where the electric socket thingy from the outside is. Look, we can show the outside-y bit. Da, 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 da. There it is. The little. Ta-da!
And that's going to be for shore power from campsites or wherever else we plug in.
Yes.
That'll run through that onto a 16 amp breaker.
Just a car going past.
All the 12 volt will be on one of these, all on individual fuses and such, rated to whatever the appliance is on the other end. But we'll run the wires straight up this central column here. We'll go up straight into the roof. We'll put the lights, they're going to go straight up the centre. I'm thinking 6 lights
Okay.
straight up. I think it's going to be sort of like 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3. And having split onto 2 separate fuses. Yeah, 2 separate lines, if you will.
Yeah, because I have to imagine that, like, if we're cooking dinner, we'll be on that side of the van. If we're watching a movie or something, we'll be on the bed, sort of thing. So
Yeah,
separate
we might
areas.
as well be able to separate from that light up. 3 and 3. So we'll have to run wire for 3 here, wire for that 3 there, wire for the fan for the bathroom shower.
We have to run all of the wires for the electrics, and then we can do the installation. But as you can see, we have got the installation ready.
Today is to get all the battening on and then put all the wires in and board this so that this is ready. Pulling it there.
Yeah, I have faith in you.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll
It'll
be
be fine. No cutting your leg, please.
Okay, can you go closer? Thank you.
You stink. You stink. Go fart somewhere else, please.
I'm holding that for ages, damn it.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
That's not the measurements I took for that, yeah. Fuck. I've measured that correctly. That's fucking miles off. What the hell? 59 by 64. 59. 64. 49.
Whoops.
Is it good? It looks good.
There's the gap.
I'm going to do a little PSA for anyone that's following along with us and maybe doing their own camper van conversion. If you're working out in the sun like us, put on some sunblock, use a hat, and keep hydrated. Your skin is the largest organ that you have. You need to protect it. You want to make sure that you're keeping hydrated.
The difficult thing we're going to have with this has got to go on here. Like mounting this isn't the issue.
You wanted to mount it sideways, didn't you?
Mounting it sideways. Those three go through there. So that's going to be mounted sideways to save space. It's not aesthetically pleasing for most people. They'll be like, oh my god, it's sideways.
Oh, who cares? You won't even see it.
Doesn't make a sod of difference. So that's going to be that way. Mounted that way. Socket's going to be just here, which will equate to about here, which is roughly where we wanted it in the back.
Okay.
This is just the shore power because we're running a charger instead of a inverter charger.
Okay.
Because we're not going with like the Victron Multiplus, for example. We're going with just an inverter and a shore power plug. But the difficulty will be getting the back of this wire and putting it nice and neatly into there because I've left it a little bit short. The difficulty will be wiring that up with that much space.
Oh.
I'm going to give it a good college try, but
Your college try.
if for any reason I can't get it to work, then I will be cutting a nice groove all the way to the bottom so that I can wire it first and slip this on after.
After much kerfuffle, finally putting the faceplate on again. Everything's in there nice and neat.
After redoing all the work I did yesterday. And that is our breaker on a 16 amp for when we're connected to shore power.
Awesome.
And there will be a socket to go there. Or there. Doesn't really matter.
So ice cream after this, right?
We have ice cream?
No, but there are places you can get ice cream.
I would love an ice cream.
Yeah?
That's that. Just needs a socket.
You did it! You've done an amazing job.
It would work for now. It'll do what we need it to do. I'm going to take all the things off of this. And then this is going to be mounted here, probably, since we've got the space. And then there'll be a 12 volt negative, neutral, I guess, that runs off the bottom here to the bus bar, which connects to the battery. And there will be a positive that comes off a fused spur, a big fused spur onto here. We'll run all of our 12 volt on there. The wonderful thing about this one is if one of our 12 volt appliances blows, it's got a little light on it. It'll tell you which one's gone. So you don't have to sit there trying to figure out which fuse has gone pop.
Trial and error, yeah.
And the lid has all the little spaces on the front so that you can see which one was which. Because we've got some white sticky labels that we'll stick over and cut out. And then you can write on them as to what was what.